once you leave, once you're taken from there. And there you should be sold unto your enemies, not friends, not people we're going to be joined up with or be cool with. It says your enemies for bondmen, that means slaves, and bondwomen. So slave men and slave women, and no man shall buy you. That means no man shall save you. Read Exodus 20:2. Is the land of Egypt, means the house of bondage, the house of slavery. And I want to put the scriptures down that the killers lie with the Islam, and that, you know, the so-called Negroes or Islam or anything about that. That's totally false. The so-called Negroes that were brought here on slave ships are from the tribe of Judah. Now it says, in the beginning, Muslims adopted many rites. They faced Jerusalem when they prayed and kept the Passover. This proves Muslims lie when they say Islam was first. And there are many YouTube videos saying that the Hebrews copied from the Muslims, which is bull, man, straight up. When the Hebrews disputed Muhammad's claim, that's what started the whole mess. We didn't believe what these false allegations he was coming up with, so we didn't believe it, so we questioned him. Israelites would question him and the claims of his visions. He forbid the Muslims to face Jerusalem and told them to face Mecca. No longer did he allow them to keep the Passover, but Ramadan instead. So he changed everything when we didn't believe the stuff he was going on. There's only one book, that's the Bible. There was no need for another book, because all the information is in the Bible. So there is no need for another book called the Quran, because the Bible's right there. It has every question, the history, and everything from past, present, and future. Now it says, was Abraham a Muslim? No. Read Genesis 14th chapter, 13th verse. When they use 2 Kings 17, chapter 17 and 18 to the 23rd verse to promote the lie that the nation of Israel no longer exists. That's not true. Read 2 Samuel's 7th chapter, 23rd verse, also the 24th verse. Read Jeremiah 31st chapter, 35th verse, and to the 37th verse. Romans 11th chapter, the 5th verse. Romans 11th chapter, the 11th verse. Romans 11th chapter, the 26th verse, and Luke 1st chapter, 68th verse. They also teach the lie that Ishmael was the chosen seed, but he was not chosen. Isaac was chosen. Read Genesis 17, chapter 17, 18th verse to the 21st verse. Even in their book, their own Quran, it agrees that we're the chosen ones. Read Kyle 12 and 22. Was the Apostle Paul a liar as they teach? No. Read Romans 3rd chapter, 3rd to the 4th verse. Romans 9 verse 1. Galatians chapter 1 verse 8 to 12, and Acts chapter 22, 6 to 10. So what is the problem with the so-called Muslims and the Nubians, etc.? Read Matthew's 22, chapter 22, verse 29, 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 1, and verse 1 to 2, Isaiah chapter 56, verse 10 to 1, Ezekiel 23rd chapter, verse 1 to 4, Hosea chapter 4, 6th verse, and 2 Timothy's chapter 3, 7th verse, and 2 Peter's chapter 2, 1st verse to the 3rd verse.